Hey guys, what's up? We have a live World Cup battle here between Mysterious M of Team Greece. This is going to be the second battle from that team, and EviGaro of Team Canada. Didn't know this was happening, so I turned behind. We're going to see lead Rillaboom click U-turn into a Tangrowth for 33%, and then the Tangrowth is going to go for a knockoff into a Mandibus. So, looking at the teams, we're going to see another Mantine for Team Greek, which is interesting. It's a cool metagame presence. It's able to check things like non-Thunder Punch, Rapid Strike Shifu, Volcarona. Potentially could get a Toxic or a Haze Off on Cinderace, but it's got to watch out for Zen Headbutts and Electro Ball potentially as well. It's also pretty good against Rain, especially for Rain that has Barraskewda. Water Absorb is just a really practical ability right now, but otherwise it's a pretty useless Pokemon. It sits there and doesn't really do much against teams like EviGaro's. Maybe you could soft check Excadrill, but that's going to be more in the hands of something like Tangrowth. So yeah, also very vulnerable to status. So you're going to have to be really careful with how Mysterious M plays it. But other than that, he's got a lot of threatening Pokemon like Magearna, Hydreigon, and Urshifu. Also has a nice defensive backbone aside that with Jirachi and Tangrowth. As for EviGaro's side, we're going to have an interesting team there. It's going to have a core on the defensive end with Slowbro, Mandibuzz, Hippowdon, and an offensive core of Rillaboom and Excadrill. And last but not least, a nice pivot / Volcarona check and Rotom Heat. Overall, I really love EviGaro's team. I think it's one of my favorite kind of structures in the metagame as it stands. So yeah. Speaking of knockoffs, though, we're going to see EviGaro return the favor, getting a knockoff off on... Wait, it's Slowbro Galar? Wait a minute. Why is it Galarian Slowbro? Yo! I have not seen this Pokemon used in a serious capacity yet. Alright, guys, let's see what Slowbro Galar is going to do. I'm still not entirely sure how to use this thing myself, so this is going to be really interesting. Wow. So for those of you who don't know, this is for the World Cup of Pokemon, just to rehash that a little bit. I had a video yesterday in a game between Savoras and Bea that we covered. Greece is actually 1-0. They got a pretty fortunate victory in that initial game. So now they're trying to expand their margin of, I guess, positivity. Wow, hold up. I got to pause and regain my composure. One sec, guys. Okay, so Greece is 1-0, and they're trying to go 2-0, basically. If that's a good start for them, that is a good start for them, but... There's still 24 whole games, and Greece is one of the underdogs in this tour, so they're going to have sustained success to really accomplish what they want. But it would be an amazing start for a team that's considered underdogs, whereas Canada, they're kind of underdogs too, so a win for either team would be just a great start, especially for Greece. Anyway, we're going to see the Slowbro just go for Sludge Bomb, trying to get a Poison off on that Mantine, but unfortunately, it's not going to get it. It's going to get a crit, but then it's going to switch out, and Jirachi's going to come in. Jirachi is then going to go for a trick, and trick the Hippowdon and Choice Scarf. It's going to acquire a Rocky Helmet of its own. So, yeah, Mantine's going to come in here. It's worth knowing the heavy-duty boots are knocked off, so it's probably just going to come in repeatedly on Hippowdon, as it's now Choice Scarfed, so that's cool. Anyway, we're going to see Rillaboom come in here now, hopefully not on a Scald for its own sake. It comes in a Defog. So, it looks like it's probably going to be a Choice variant, given the U-turn before, and lack of Life Orb. My footstool just broke, in case you were wondering. I stepped down a little too hard and it just broke, so I'm now narrating without a footstool, in case you guys were curious. This has been a really hectic start to the video, guys. I mean, I'm just a middle upper class white boy sitting in his nice basement recording YouTube videos, but all of a sudden we have like harsh conditions. My footstool is broken. We're stuttering my words. Oh my, this is not my finest work. I apologize. Let's get a bit more seriously in this game, guys. We're going to see Mysterious M correctly predict the U-turn, knowing that the Tangrowth was a really possible switch in. EviGaro went for the U-turn there, and get a safe roost off there. Also, it's worth noting that the Grassy Train... I guess Grassy Train wasn't up, or maybe it was. I don't know. When did Grassy end? Well, regardless of that, maybe the battle screen... Let me go back a couple turns. Hold up. So, okay. Goes into Rillaboom. It says, yeah, okay, Grass Train was there. It just wasn't showing in the background. That's my bad. So, yeah, then he goes U-turn, and Mysterious M makes a great play predicting that. It goes for the Roost. But then Rotom, he comes out knowing that it could threaten that, and it goes for Discharge, and it paralyzes the Hydreigon, which is great for EviGaro, as no Fairy type can be found on her team. So there's not really a great check to Nasty Plot variants, and that Draco from Life Orb is going to do 56, which is just amazing, but that paralysis really prevented it from potentially being win condition, so that's a good start for EviGaro there. However, threat number 2, Magearna comes in, but EviGaro is prepared with Rotom Heat and Excadrill, so there's no way this is sweeping. What would be cool, though, is if it's a Choice Specs variant, it could actually poke holes through this team repeatedly. Personally, if that's the case, I just go for a Focus Blast here. One cool thing about Slowbro's typing, however, with the poison type, is that it actually makes it really good against Migirna, as he's able to resist Fairy. He goes Rotom Heat, though, on the Flare Cannon. That is Specs. It does 64%. My, oh my. The good set. That is amazing how strong that is. That's 64% through a resist. It is absurd, guys. And now Hydreigon comes in here on a Pain Split. So, that's pretty good there for EviGaro to get some health, but it's still in Flare Cannon or Focus Blast range, so gotta be careful here. Personally, if I'm EviGaro, I just go back to Mandibuzz. So yeah. What's going on with my music? Hold up. Okay, guys, my bad. So a Draco went to the Mandibuzz, it roosted up again, and now we're gonna see the Migirna come back in on the Mandibuzz, but it goes for an Aura Sphere into Slowbro this time, which was a really great play by EviGaro, and then to make another great play, she goes for a Fire Blast into the Jirachi, doing 58%, which is amazing. Of course, it is taking neutral damage from Iron Head, so it can potentially get flinched down, especially with lower base defense. So Hippowdon is going to be the play of choice here, as Mysterious M reveals that he's tricked Scarf with rocks, which makes sense. It's the only rocker on this team, so that is pretty cool. Definitely a nice tech there. So we don't always see Choice Scarf rockers, but this is one instance of that. It's a cool practice of roll compression, and now the Hippowdon is going to have to lock into a move, so Mantine or Hydreigon just come in for free. He goes Hydreigon on a Stealth Rock. That's cool because the heavy-duty boots are knocked off Mandibuzz, so now Draco Meteor can get a kill here if it doesn't come in Excadrill. And you can potentially Flamethrower here, predicting the drill. So, personally, I just Draco, though. It's going to leave a lot of chip on the drill. So... Oh, it gets fully paralyzed. That is really unfortunate, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is, I'm just trying to fix my chair as I'm narrating this game, because I don't want to, lose in the middle of the video, but at the same time, I can't have this broken, because I use a little footstool from the chair on every single video, so it's yikes, it's kind of a problem. So for those of my, longtime subscribers that are, invested in this as I am, SOS, guys. No, I'm kidding, but... Anyway, so the drill takes advantage of the full power, predicts a switch, knowing that Iron Head could kill the Hydreigon, and gets a rapid spin-off. So it looks like a pretty good position for EviGaro due to some nice fortune in a couple turns. With that said, though, it's not Rocky Helmet or leftovers on the Tangrowth, so it's almost definitely going to be an Assault Vest variant, which actually could be kind of annoying if there's some chip on the Mandibuzz. So Slowbro Galar is going to come in, but it's going to simply take an... Oh, it takes a Focus Blast. Okay. That was a very aggressive Focus Blast. I don't know what that was for. I guess the Excadrill, or maybe... Sludge Bomb is going to do 45 foot, though, on the Earthquake, which does 39 super effectively. So, yeah, it's still a nice bulk on the Slowbro. That 45, yeah, that confirms it is, in fact, going to be an Assault Vest variant. Mantine now comes in on the Fire Blast, and that's not going to do much. It's just 13 with a critical hit. It's not off stab, keep that in mind. But anyway, Rillaboom comes in here now on a Defog, and it looks like the Grassy Terrain is now up. And yeah, the background is just not... Let me switch sides and see if that works with Grassy Terrain. No, it still doesn't. See how we're just going to go back because I don't want to disconfigure you guys. But yeah, Grassy Terrain is up. Keep that in mind. Seeing as it's Assault Vest, honestly, a Woodhammer here would destroy Jirachi probably if it's offensive. It would probably Tokyo Tangrowth, and it would do a lot to Specs Migirna. It'd kill the Hydreigon. So I think I just go for the Woodhammer here if I have it and I'm choice banded. But seeing as U-turn only did 33%, it might actually be a Scarf Rillaboom. Honestly, not sure how I feel about that. I don't think I'm too fond of it, in all honesty. Tangrowth comes in here, in fact, on the Woodhammer, and that's going to do the 21%. Yeah, that is Scarf. It's probably like a physically defensive Assault Vest, seeing as the Sludge Bomb did 45, and that did only 21. Either way, Mandibuzz comes in here now, and it's going to come in on the Migirna double switch, Mysterious M making a great play. And now Flare Cannon looks amazing. It's going to do 75 to drill. It'll take out the Rotom Heat. It'll take out the Slowbro. It'll take out the Mandibuzz. It'll one-shot the Hippowdon, and it'll kill the Rillaboom. So it's a pretty no doubt about it. Flare Cannon, if you Aura Sphere here, I really think you're trying to rush the game, and I just don't agree with that play at all. I think Flare Cannon is always the play. Please go for Flare Cannon, Am. I know you're good enough to do this. I think that EviGaro's play is just to fire off the Slowbro. It doesn't really look that great, honestly. I hate to break it to you guys, but Slowbro Galar is more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Are-You Pokemon. Drill is, in fact, the play on a Flare Cannon. That does 78%. Percent. Wow, this might be like one of the worst videos I've ever uploaded in my life. I am so sorry, guys. Please pardon my inability to communicate at a very basic human level. I promise you, it'll get better. I just didn't know this game was happening, and I wanted to record it when it was happening. I thought it was later today, so that's my bad. I didn't look at the schedule, and now I'm unprepared. But yeah, so it's a great amount of damage from the beginner there. It's already done like 150% damage combined with 2 resisted attacks, which is just amazing. Drill here. Probably just going to go for like a Swords Dance, I guess. I mean, it's kind of quicker than everything besides Urshifu, which, by the way, is just chilling in the back, ready to kill the entirety of EviGaro's team, which kind of gives Mysterious M a great position. Honestly, I think Mysterious M's ahead now. But anyway, Rotom Heat now doubles in, predicting, well, whatever it's predicting, it didn't get it right, because Urshifu was an amazing mid-ground. It covered the Earthquakes, it lived that, and also was able to kill everything, and one-shot the Rotom Heat from this house. So now I see very little reason not to just click close combat here. It's going to get a kill. Great play. I'm just wondering if there's a chance that he fodders off the Powdon and then tries and gets a Swords Dance off on a switch and then maybe gets a couple flinches with Drill here. But even then, after Sand runs out, I don't know if there's much to deal with. He's going to fodder off the Powdon, yeah. Wicked Blow? Why Wicked Blow? I mean, close combat to a kill the Slowbro despite the 4 times resistance. I guess he didn't want to let it come in after a fodder and heal up. Yeah, that's fine, but now Mandibuzz surely just comes in here. Let's see here. I think you just go to Mandibuzz at this point. Looking at things, I'm thinking that you just go Mandibuzz here. It lives 2 Wicked Blow with ease, and I can recover up. Recovery is important now. Oh, wait, he goes Magina predicting that, and he goes, oh my god, a great play there from EviGaro, calling the double switch, Earthquaking that for 83% damage, but there is a silver lining for Mysterious M, who kind of lost a turn, but in all honesty, Flare Cannon is still going to be able to get a kill here no matter what. It kills the Slowbro, it kills the Rotom, it kills the Hippowdon, it kills the Rillaboom, it kills the Drill from that health, and it kills the Mandibuzz, so I think that wasn't the worst mid-ground there. It is worse than just staying in, but that would have invited into Mandibuzz, and you could still come in safely into Mandibuzz at 17%. So, while that was a great play from EviGaro, I actually think it was a good play from Mysterious M as well. So I think we just see another Flare Cannon here. Yeah, I don't see a reason why not to just Flare Cannon here. And I'm trying to figure out what EviGaro would fodder. It's really hard, but I think Slowbro is to play. Yeah, Flare Cannon's going to take out the Powdon. So it seems like EviGaro was just intent on saying, okay, I'll get as much damage off with the Powdon as I can. If I fodder it off, that's fine, because Drill outruns everything besides Urshifu anyway. And speaking of Drill, he doesn't even go to it. He goes to... she doesn't even go to it. She goes to Rotom Heat. So that's interesting there. I think that he just goes for... She just goes for the Discharge here. Yeah, and it's going to take 2 KO the Hydreigon. That's great. So, looks like they're going to pretty much try to kill here, which is fair. Yeah, another Discharge there. That puts us in a 5-5 position. I think that Urshifu just comes in and gets a kill with close combat now. But he could go Wicked Blow. It just risks the Mandibuzz coming in. I don't think EviGaro goes Mandibuzz, though. I think that they fodder off the Rotom. Or the Slowbro here. I guess holding on to Slowbro means you don't lose to close combat, but you have Grassy Glide and a Scarf, Rillaboom, and you can't really let it... She goes Mandibuzz on the Wick. Wow. I don't know. That's why I would have close combated. I think that was overly ambitious, but to be fair, the only downside of that is that it lets Magirna back in, so that's actually an upside because now you get another kill. So I actually think that was a really good mid-round play. You know what? I get it. I think Wicked Blow actually was better there. Because you close combat, you get a kill, but then Slowbro heals up, then all of a sudden close combat's less spammable later on in the game. So because of that, this now forces a kill because you... Oh, and it misses. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, damn. Mysterious M has played a very nice game, in my opinion, here. And that's just been highlighted. It's unfortunately been highlighted by a really unfortunate sequence. So Tangrowth is still going to build a wall this year, barring a potential flinch. Yeah, high horsepower does nothing, as you can see there. I wonder if we're going to see double to McGearney here. I wouldn't put it past Mysterious M to do that play, but ultimately the standing in with Tangrowth play is a bit safer. Just because it covers this potentially attacking and predicting that, and I just don't think he needs risk. Slowbro is actually to play here. With Regenerator. Oh, right. It has Regenerator, not just Shell Slide Arm, or whatever the quick trick draw. So I guess that lived too close combats. I guess it was a bit of a lopsided 50-50. So all of a sudden, this is a bit of a game now. Sludge Bomb is doing 25. Is this like Assault Fest? What is this? It doesn't use recovery moves ever. I'm so confused. But yeah, now the Rotom Heat's back in, and it's a major threat. I wonder if this is going to toss out the Jirachi, potentially to get Rocks back up again on a discharge. If you live a discharge, but you died to two of them, or an overheat, so I think Jirachi is just to play throw that out, and then get their Shifu in and try to win the 50-50. But by the way, I'd go for Wicked Blow again, because the Magirna comes in on the Mandibuzz, which is just great. But close combat's fine. Tangrowth is to play on the Pain Split. Well, okay, I don't know about that one, honestly. That lets it get really healthy, but now Magirna's Slug Cannon doesn't pick a kill against this, so now you're probably more inclined to close combat with her Shifu. I just don't love that play in all honesty. Well, I don't know about this. I think the sequence got out of hand a little bit for Mysterious M, and now I think it's a lot more winnable for EviGaro. Despite using a pretty interesting team there with Slowbro Galar, I don't think it has much of a place, honestly. It seems like it's not doing much. And that's unfortunate, too, because it's such a cool Pokemon design-wise. But yeah, here we have it. Mysterious M's timer is getting quite low, so turns are going to start going quicker. Here goes Mantine here on the Nasty. I don't know about that. Also, if the Hippowdon is Earthquake, why is Exegil Grassy high horsepower? Why not both Earthquake or both high horsepower? I don't get why you have one and not the other. But either way, that was a good Nasty plot, but I don't really understand the switch to Mantine there. I think that the fodder would be the Jirachi. So I'm kind of curious as to why the Jirachi is being held on to. Maybe for late game flinches, but I don't even think that's going to... Yeah, so he just fodders off the Mantine. Okay, so that's 5-4. If Shifu is going to come in here, but it's a 50-50 to get the kill. Mysterious M's timer is running low, so he's going to have to click what he's going to go for quickly. Personally, I just close combat here, because you also have used more Wicked Blow PP. It's only 2 PP. Who am I kidding? But yeah, I think the Mandibuzz coming in. Is he going to go for it? He goes for the close combat. Does a 73% to the Mandibuzz. Now the Slowbro is going to come in, so double to the Magirna on that. No double. He's just going to go close combat on the Slowbro. It only does 21%. And now, all of a sudden, this is kind of forced out here. But is there going to be a double switch to meet with it? And he goes Magirna on a Fire Blast, but the Fire Blast doesn't connect. That was a really greedy play from Mysterious M, but it worked out thanks to the luck there. And now Flare Cannon looks great, but the Rotom Heat's almost definitely coming in because it lives it. So I would just Volt Switch, but it's going to be interesting to see if EviGaro goes for the mid-ground and goes Drill, knowing that it's not really needed in this game. And yeah, things are just so blind in these World Cup games. Rotom Heat is to play on the Flirt, and it's going to... Oh my god. Everything is missing, guys. What is this madness? What is going on? This is crazy. Jirachi's now going to come in finally as the rightful fodder. It takes discharge, 26%, but it gets paralyzed, so it's going to be slower. And yeah, I mean, wouldn't be a turn in this game without some sort of hacks. Check. I agree. Yes, this is a Keck moment for sure. But anyway, just an update on the chair situation. I fixed the stool to the chair with my one of my hands while narrating. It was a pretty skilled team effort from my entire body to coordinate this, but I've done it, and I'm back to my normal level of comfort for those concerned. Wicked Blow looks great here because the Mandibuzz is in range and it kills the Slowbro. So he's actually going to kind of have to trade Pokemon here. Wicked Blow should kill the Rotom from 80, so he probably lets this or the Drill or the Mandibuzz go, then goes to Rillaboom, and probably with this Woodhammer doesn't kill. Wait a minute. I don't know. Um, I think that you need to get a U-turn damage off on this, but then Grassy Train heals it. This is really complicated for the EviGaro side. Shit. I don't know. Wow, all of a sudden this Urshifu is just completely a monster to this team with the Mandibuzz weakness. That's probably Tokyo Tom behind me. Yo, I just wanted to see. Yeah, I'm recording right now. Shout out to my boy Tokyo Tom. This guy managed SPL, I want to say 9 with me. He's a great black-white player. He's got so many cool ideas. Unfortunately, we fell just short that year. I covered that in my little the history video a week or so ago. But yeah, that aside, we're going to see the Rillaboom come in now. Rillaboom probably doesn't live a Wicked Blow. Yeah, I'll respond to him after. And yeah, she's got to go for U-turn to chip it. But even then, is it going to be in range? Fodder off the drill here, okay. But then also, if it is in range, you're going to go Tangrowth here. Or you fodder off the Magearna here. And this Urshifu might just win the game. Tangrowth is at 60. Yeah, I don't think that EviGaro is going to be able to pull this back without some masterful play, such as a U-turn on the Tangrowth here. Or a Woodhammer. I think that comes down to a bit of a 50-50, but that doesn't completely decide the game. There's still other outs on both sides, but that's like a very substantial turn pretty much. I wish I could calc right now, but I'm afraid they're going to click too quickly, and I don't want to miss the turn itself, because I know there's this little level of instant gratification hype that all my viewers have by seeing these like big turns deciding games, and I don't want to miss it live. That's why I'm recording live to begin with, so let's buckle up, guys, and see what the hell happens. The plays here for EviGaro are either a Woodhammer Superpower if either kills this, otherwise U-turn, or U-turn if you predict a Tangrowth to come in if you know that it kills. Mysterious M's timer seems to have rebounded a little bit, so he probably has time to calc, but it looks like he already clicked, so he might have calculated this on a prior turn, which is a really good strategy for playing these timed tour games, by the way. Yeah, no, this is a tense moment. And he goes Tangrowth. Is it going to be on a U-turn? On a Woodhammer, it only does 26%. Okay, but now Rotom Heat can come in on this. But what if Urshifu doubles in on the Rotom Heat? So this is a really tense turn, because if Urshifu doubles in on the Woodhammer, that's bad news bears for it. So we got to be careful here, guys. Wow. And if Urshifu comes in on a Woodhammer, then you can forget about it, because that's going to either die or be very weakened to the point where a future Woodhammer or U-turn easily takes it out. And of course, this is Choice Scarf. But if Urshifu doubles into Rotom Heat, then despite Rotom Heat threatening it, it's going to die to the Wicked Blow. So he's probably going to have to fodder that or the... Oh, she goes for the Woodhammer here, predicting that. But instead, knockoff happens, and now Wicked Blow just wins the game. Amazing play there from Mysterious M, calling that out. It's going to put Greece at 2-0, and unfortunately leave Canada at 0-1. Unless there's some chance that a Jolly Urshifu lives a hit, oh wow, double to Magearna. Okay, interesting turn. I think that was the right play from both, actually. But I don't see Wicked Blow losing, unless this is Scarf with Grassy Slide and gets a critical hit. Well, either way, Rotom Heat comes in here now in the... Oh my god, a third Flare Cannon miss! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Another miss? Oh my god, get out of here. I don't understand how this is happening. This is a blind gear. Dude, you win and this should be dead too. Yeah, Mysterious M has no reason to complain, especially since the game's over. I happen to agree with EviGaro here. So please, yeah, shut up. Discharge doesn't even kill it. Flare Cannon does, yeah, sub 56. Yeah, I mean, Wicked Blow just kills everything here. And that pretty much confirms it's not even going to be Grassy Glide, not Slide. So yeah, Wicked Blow just wins. And there's more than 3 PP left. Yeah, there's just 3, so that's 1. We're going to see 2 and 3. So yeah, let me know what you think of this game, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely a really exciting game. Sorry for some miscues in the narration. But yeah, Greece is going to advance to 2-0, quickly emerging as Finchinator channel favorites because they're playing early games, which I could bring to my channel. So huge shout out to Team Greece. They're using some really cool Pokemon and teams. And also shout out, oh, it has Grassy Glide, but it doesn't kill without a crit. Okay. And shout out to EviGaro, who played a really great game as well. A really tight game between Team Greece and Team Canada for World Cup, as that Slowbro is needing to die. Alright guys, peace, have a great day.